Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, in this video we are going to do about the login form. Okay, so login system in PHP. So guys, this is the part 4 where we are going to continue our login and registration system with email verification. So as you saw in previous video, we have done with email registration with email verification, and now let's proceed with the login thing. So if the email is active, then he can log in. If the email is not verified or not active, he should not be able to log in. So guys, now let's get started with it. So first let's go to this login form and check. So this is the login.php file where I have designed this, and this is a simple form over here. And guys, let's code that. So let's type on login code.php file. Let's copy this and create one file with the name login code.php. And now over here you are going to send with the post method with the input type of email and password, and the login button, which is over here login now button. So let's copy this button and go to login code.php and check. So let's move, open PHP, close PHP. Use if condition to check with the isSet function with the method post your button is clicked or not. If it is the button is set, you'll be inside this. So first let's create a variable called email is equal to where $_post of your email ID. Okay, so email will tell. Same way you're going to proceed with the password also. So let's copy this password and paste. So guys, we need to check if the input box is not inserted and then it is clicked. So for that, let's use another method with that, like if condition else. You can show a status using session. Status means message. So status is equal to all fields are terry, and then header location where location colon वापस to login page. Done. And now guys, this will be inside this. So before that, you need to pass over here with the empty function. So we are going to use not empty function with the trim function, trim function, and inside this we are going to pass this email. So let's copy and paste, and same way you are going to copy and tell this also with the password. Give AND operator and not empty and paste this password. That's it. So let's take this and paste inside this if condition. So if it is success means, or if it is not empty, then you are coming inside this. So mysql I underscore real escape string function. So inside this you need to give the database connection and then your input. So same way for the password also. So let's copy this and paste over here password and this password. So let's remove this. And now guys, we need to set that. So first your database connection. So we have already given in dbcon.php. So let's include this file inside this login code file. Let's use include function dbcon.php, and now we need to write the code for it. So let's type a query for login. So we'll tell login query is equal to select star from user table. So my table name is over here, you can see users. So let's copy that users, where your column name email is equal to inside single quotes and password column is equal to inside single quotes. So let's copy this variable called email and send over here the password over here. Done. And now let's run this statement. So we'll name the variable as query run is equal to with the MySQL query function, the connection database, and then your login query. So now let's check this if any email exists or not, at least one record. So we'll satisfy with that if else condition, where if MySQL number of rows is greater than 0. So what greater than 0? Your executed statement is greater than 0, then it will come inside this, else you can tell. So let's copy this. Let me adjust exit of 0. Let's copy this and paste here, and let's tell invalid email or password. Done. And this is your header location. Again back to login page. So we are using session, so make sure you have _start. And now let's get inside this if condition. So if it is success means what we have to do, we need to verify that email is existing or not, or the email is active or not. So let me just show one demo. So guys, when you log in this, you need to check that it is verified or not. So for that, we have created that verify status, as you saw in previous video, verify status, which was 1, we have verified. So if it is 1 means it will be able to log in. If it is 0 means it will not be able to log in. So guys, let's code that. So first of all, you need to fetch one record. So whatever record we have given over here, so let me just add this limit 1 over here. We are going to send only one limit, and then let's create one variable called row. Type MySQL fetch _array function, where inside that we are going to send this variable, and then now you will get a single row record over here. So let's echo this and test first. So what you are going to echo that it is verified or not. So what verify? This status, verify status, which is right now 1. Verify status. Let's save. And now guys, let's log in and check. Let's go over here. Let's copy this mail ID, and password is 123456. Done. 123456. Let's click on login now. You can see that one value has come, so which means it is verified status. So if it is verified, then you should be able to log in. If it is not verified, what it should do, it should get back and tell verification, do that. Okay, so let's change this status. For testing purpose, we will make it to 0 now. Okay, let's refresh, paste 123456. Let's click on login. You can see that 0, it is done, right? So for this, let's code that if else condition over here. Let's comment and type the code. If this verify status, let's remove all this, we don't require, is double equal to 1. Okay, if it is 1, then you have to be inside this, else whatever the value is, you need to show that output outside. So we will print that message. We will tell this as please verify your email address to login. Save. And now let's get back. Let's again refresh. Insert, login now. You can see please verify your email address to login. So which means it is asking for to verify, right? So because we changed over here, so let's make it to 1 over here. Suppose if it is now it is verified. Let's get back again. Let's refresh, add the mail ID, and then login now. you can see it's going to login code. So now it is inside this if condition. So let's create a session over here with the variable called authentication. So now we will tell this authenticated. So this will be authenticated is equal to, which I'm going to set it as true. So for user details and all, to store that, let's create a variable called authenticated user. So auth user will get is equal to, where we are going to assign an array inside this. So that will be username, which is from this row we are going to get. So let's call this row of, let's give comma, inside this name we will call. So this name is nothing but your column field. So name, phone, email. So I'm going to call these fields name, email, or let's call this phone and email, and the column names you are going to again call that. So my column name, phone and email, you can just check with that. That's it, guys. So I need these three details which will be stored over here. So after successfully session is started using session, please start your session over here, and then let's make this redirect to with the showing you are logged in successfully, and you need to move to dashboard page. So let's get back, refresh. So this is the dashboard page, guys. So without logging in, we are able to access this page, right? Dashboard. So you can see that you have not yet logged in, right? So for that we need to check if it is logged in or not. So for that, just write a simple code. Let's create one new file called authentication.php. Authentication, not authentication. Authentication.php. Open PHP, close PHP, start the session, and now write a if condition where you are going to check that not is set function $_session of, where you are going to check that. So let's move to login code, where this authenticated, if it is set, then you will be inside this. So if it is not logged in, not set, let's redirect header location to location : login.php, where exit 0, and the message you are going to show that session of status is equal to please login to access user dashboard. That's it. Save. And now guys, let's include this file in dashboard first. Let's go to dashboard and include this file. Include function and call the authentication.php file. Let's save this, and as you see, it will log in. It will go to login page if it is not authenticated means. Let's save, refresh the page. Let's go to dashboard. You can see that if we are clicking on dashboard, please log in to access dashboard, right? So guys, now let's get the access to login. So let's go to login code and see that authenticated should be true, and these user details will be fetched. Get back, click on login, and now let's copy the email address, paste 123456, login. Now you can see that user dashboard, you are logged in. Okay, so you can able to access now. So let's get back. So guys, now we want to access this detail on our dashboard page. So this dashboard, I want to access the username, email and password which we have set in our this login code. So let's go to dashboard.php file, and over here let's add one horizontal row and let's use h5 tag username, where I'm going to use the PHP is equal to shortcut method to echo. So $_session of what, this variable, session variable as auth user. Let's go auth user, where inside that auth user you are going to fetch the record. So what record you are going to get? The username. So let's copy that and paste over here. So let's see this output first. Refresh, you can see that Ved Prakash username, Ved Prakash, whatever we have in our DB, guys. So let's get back once again and paste with the email and password. So email and phone, email ID, phone number. Let's save, refresh, you can see this details. So guys, now we have successfully logged in. So now guys, as simple, you are logged in successfully. You don't want to go to this page when you are logged in. Okay, so for that it is very simple, just add one simple code in login page. So let's copy the same thing and go to login.php file and put over here at the top of your page. Let's paste. If the authentication is set, then you have to go to home page, dashboard. Which page is this? Dashboard.php. So let's set that page. If it is logged in, means you can see that authenticated means only that time only you have to go. Let's click on login, you can see, but you are not getting the message. So let's paste that message code. Let's give the message as you are already logged in. So to show this message on the dashboard page, let's add that simple code over here from our login page. So this is simple code to show the message. Let's get back on dashboard, save, refresh. You can see that you are already logged in. You are already logged in. Let's click on dashboard. You are all available. So let's click on login. You are already logged in and these details are fetched. So guys, same way for the register also you need to apply. So now guys, let's click on and make a logout button. It's very simple and small. Let's go to Navbar, includes Navbar. So inside this Navbar you have these buttons. Let's add one simple link, and you can make anyhow in a different format. So let's tell logout.php, log out, and let's create one logout file, logout.php file, and inside this let's create one php open, php close, unset sessions. So what session you're going to unset is nothing but go to your login code. You can see this two, one is authenticated and one is auth user. Let's copy and paste, and same way you're going to copy this auth user also and paste that. And after this, let's create a session of status. You logged out successfully. Header location, go to login.php file, and this, when this page is called, it will automatically unset and go off. So make sure you are going to start the session also over here, session underscore start function, save, and now let's test, guys. Let's get back, refresh. Let's click on logout. You can see you are logged out successfully. So guys, this was a simple method to create a logout form. So guys, now what we have to do, you have logged out successfully. So what we need to do, that after logging out you need to hide this, right? So after logging you need to this login and register. So this option will create it now. So let's get back and let's go to Navbar. So now let's give over here PHP open and PHP close. Let's check with the if condition where colon, we are not giving semicolon, and let's give open PHP and close PHP and tell and if. So what we are going to check over here is nothing but we are going to use isset function, where this, when you log in, that time we are creating this session, right? Authenticated. So that authenticated we are going to check over here. So if it is set only, that time you need to show this login button. If it is not set, that time you should need to show this login and register. So let's copy this and paste. Let's take this and if also, paste. And now guys, over here let's give not symbol, and yep, that's it. Let's save and see the output. Let's refresh. You can see that logout button is hidden now, only register and login is shown. So let's type once again. Let's select the email ID and paste 1 2 3 4 5 6. Click on login. Now you can see that login and registration is hidden, and you can see you are logged in, only logout button is shown. So guys, finally we have successfully completed our login and registration system with email verification by token. So guys, thank you for watching this video, and in further videos you'll be learning about email verification using OTP thing. So guys, thank you once again. Please subscribe the channel, like the video and share this video.